Scrappy had been laying low for a while following his messy breakup with Bambi. He was trying to keep things low-key, but, of course, with his celebrity status, that's almost impossible. One night, a blurry image of Scrappy stepping out of a black SUV with his hoodie pulled up started circulating. Fans brushed it off as just another sighting of him trying to avoid paparazzi. It was nothing new after all. But then, another image surfaced, taken from a different angle. This time, a woman could be seen walking just a few steps behind him. Her face was turned slightly away from the camera, but there was something familiar about her. The internet detectives immediately started to investigate. Who was she? Why? Did it look like Scrappy was trying to keep her hidden? And so the rumors began. The internet exploded with speculation. Fans were zooming in on the details of her outfit, her hair, and even her nails, trying to figure out who this woman was. Some believed it was an ex-girlfriend from Scrappy's past, while others thought it might be a rival reality star looking to stir up drama. But the situation took a sudden turn when a short video clip emerged. It was only about 10 seconds long, but it was enough to send the internet into chaos. In the video, Scrappy and the mystery woman were seen sitting closely together at an upscale restaurant in Atlanta, looking like they were deep in conversation. There were no bodyguards, no cameras, just the two of them, locked in what appeared to be an intimate moment. As soon as the video hit the internet, the speculation reached a new level. Fans flooded the comments section with guesses. "It's Carly Red," one person wrote. "No way, that's gotta be Erica Mena," another fan added. Others weren't so sure, with some suggesting it could be Shay Johnson, pointing out that she had never really let Scrappy go. The theories kept coming, and then the internet detectives did something unexpected. They compared the woman's outfit in the video with a recent Instagram post by Carly Red. It was too close a match to ignore. Fans started to believe they were onto something. And then Bambi finally broke her silence. For weeks, she had kept a low profile, posting vague messages about healing and self-love, but never directly addressing her breakup with Scrappy. That all changed once the video dropped. Within minutes, she went live on Instagram, ready to give her reaction to the drama. She started by playing it cool, flipping her hair as she scrolled through the comments, but there was a sharp edge to her voice. "You all keep sending me these videos like I care," she said, rolling her eyes. "Let that man do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to be sneaky, let him be sneaky. It ain't got nothing to do with me." But her expression said otherwise. For a moment, she stared at the screen. Her lips pursed. It was as if she was debating whether or not to say something, and then she slipped up. "I just think it's funny," she said, her voice dripping with sarcasm. "How you could sit up and cry about wanting your family back, but the whole time, you creeping around with some—" She stopped herself, shaking her head. "You know what? Never mind. That was all it took." Fans knew that she knew something, and the speculation went into overdrive. What did she know? And why was she so calm on the outside, but clearly upset on the inside? Bambi's cryptic response only made things worse, and the internet was now even more convinced that Scrappy was hiding something. Meanwhile, Carly Red, one of the top suspects in the situation, decided to add fuel to the fire. Instead of denying the rumors, she posted a boomerang video of herself sipping wine with the caption, "Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none." That sent the internet into a frenzy. Was she confirming the rumors, or was she just playing into the drama? For attention, whatever the case, it worked. Fans flooded her comment section with questions, demanding answers. But Carly remained silent. She wasn't saying anything to shut it down. Instead, she kept the rumors alive, fueling the fire even further. And then, things got even crazier. A new twist emerged when a text conversation surfaced online, allegedly between Scrappy and an unknown number. The messages were flirtatious, playful, but there was one message that caught everyone's attention. Scrappy wrote, "I told you we gotta be careful. They watching everything." The unknown number responded, "Don't worry, they don't know the half of it." What did that mean? Was this proof that something more was going on behind the scenes? Fans were now convinced that what had started as a rumor was quickly becoming something much bigger. At this point, Scrappy knew he had to address the situation, but when he did, it only made things worse. He went live on Instagram, calm and collected on the outside, but his eyes told a different story. He shook his head and chuckled dryly. "Man, y'all love making something out of nothing," he said. "You all really think I got time to be out here sneaking around?" But fans weren't buying it. The comments were brutal. "That's not what the receipts say," one fan commented. "Scrap lying straight to our faces," said another. Scrappy, clearly feeling the pressure, sighed and rubbed his face. "What? Man, believe what y'all want to believe," he said, and then he ended the live. Just like that. No explanations, no denials, nothing. And now the internet was more convinced than ever that something was going on behind the scenes. Fans wanted answers, and they weren't about to stop digging until they got them. But just when things seemed like they couldn't get any crazier, someone dropped another bombshell. An anonymous account on Instagram leaked a screenshot of a private DM conversation. The conversation appeared to be between Carly Red and an unknown friend, and the messages were messy, to say the least. The message from Carly read, "Friend, you sure it's a good idea to mess with him?" The friend responded, "Why not? Ain't like he's still married." Carly replied, "But it's messy. You know Bambi gon' go off if she finds out." The friend responded, "Ain't my fault she couldn't keep her man." The screenshot looked real enough to convince fans that this wasn't just a rumor. The timestamps, the typing bubbles, everything about it screamed authenticity. Within minutes, it was everywhere. Gossip pages started reporting on it, and Carly's comment section was flooded with accusations. But instead of denying it, Carly did what she always does. She went live. In her live session, Carly started off by shaking her head in irritation. "You all are really doing the most right now," she said. "I wake up and my name is all over the blogs for what?" Fans weren't letting her off that easy. They flooded her comments with questions about the DM, demanding to know if it was real. Carly rolled her eyes, then leaned in close to the camera, giving it a shady smirk. "All I'm gonna say is this. Believe what you all want to believe, but don't be surprised when the truth comes out." And with that, she logged off. Fans were left in even more chaos, more convinced than ever that Carly and Scrappy were involved in something. And then, Bambi came back with a vengeance. She had been quiet for most of the drama, but Carly's live session must have set her off because she started posting cryptic messages on her Instagram story. The first post was a simple black screen, with white text that read, "Ain't nothing worse than a female who moves sloppy. Be careful who you trust." Was she talking about Carly? Was she warning Scrappy? Fans were on edge, trying to decipher what it all meant. But Bambi wasn't done yet. She posted again, this time a picture of herself with Shay Johnson, the same Shay Johnson who had a history with Scrappy. The caption read, "Real women move different." The internet exploded. Now, fans weren't just looking at Carly. They were looking at Shay, too. Could Bambi be throwing shade at Carly? Or was she hinting that Shay was the mystery? Woman in the video? Shay herself decided to step in, posting a live video where she laughed it off. "Man, y'all are so messy," she said, holding up her phone. "I post one picture with Bambi and suddenly I'm dating Scrappy again? Y'all need to stop." But fans weren't buying it. "A hit dog will holler," one fan commented. "So you're saying there's no chance? Not even a little?" Shay didn't answer. She just laughed and shook her head. But the pressure was mounting, and then another. Bombshell dropped. This time, a blind item from an insider involved with Love and Hip Hop's production team. The post hinted that Scrappy and a cast member had gotten too close off camera and that producers were scrambling to edit the footage out. Was this the confirmation everyone had been waiting for? Fans were now looking at Erica Dixon, Carly, Shay, and others. But nothing was clear yet. As the speculation spiraled out of control, Scrappy once again went live, this time more frustrated than ever. "Man, y'all got me messed up," he said. "You all love to see me in drama. But let me tell you this. Believe what you want. But the truth is coming out soon." With that, he ended the live, leaving the fans with even more questions. Was he trying to spin the story? Was he hiding something? Or was the truth finally about to come out? One thing was for sure. This drama wasn't over. Fans were on high alert, and everyone was waiting for the next clue to drop. The drama didn't stop there, though. It was far from over, and in fact, things were just about to reach a whole new level of chaotic. Just when it seemed like the storm had calmed down, a completely unexpected twist sent the internet into a frenzy again. Fans had already been speculating about who the mysterious woman was, and now a new development emerged that no one saw coming. As the internet detectives continued to dig deeper, another clue surfaced. A well-known gossip blogger, someone who had real connections within the industry, dropped a bombshell that shook everything up. This wasn't just some random Twitter user throwing out baseless rumors. This was someone with insider knowledge, and they posted a cryptic message that made everyone stop and take notice. The blog post read, "Everyone's focusing on the wrong person. It's not about who Scrappy is with now, it's about who he was messing with while he was still with Bambi." The message sent shockwaves through the internet. If this was true, then this wasn't just about Scrappy moving on. It was about him allegedly cheating on Bambi the whole time. The whole narrative changed in an instant. Fans who had been defending Scrappy earlier in the drama now started turning on him, demanding answers. The revelation hit hard because people had been following this story for weeks, and now it seemed like everything they thought they knew was being turned upside down. If Scrappy had been seeing someone else while he was still with Bambi, then all the speculation and drama from before suddenly had new layers. People started to look back at old footage, interviews, and past seasons of Love and Hip Hop for clues. Every little detail was under the microscope. What were the signs? Were there hints that we all missed? The gossip blogger didn't stop there, though. No, they decided to keep adding fuel to the fire. A few days later, another cryptic message was posted, giving a huge hint about the mystery woman involved in the drama. "You all are thinking way too small," the post said. "She's not just a love and hip-hop star, she's an OG." The phrase OG was like a trigger word for the fans. Immediately, everyone started speculating, who could it be? Who's been around from the very beginning? And then, like a light bulb going off, one name started to stand out: Joseline Hernandez. Yes, the Puerto Rican princess herself. Fans were shocked. Scrappy and Joseline had never been linked romantically before. Sure, they had their share of drama on the show, but no one had ever seriously considered them as a couple. Now, everything started to fall into place, or so it seemed. Joseline had a long history of shaking up relationships on Love and Hip Hop, and she wasn't known for backing down from drama. So, when fans started looking back at old footage, they began to notice something: a very flirty exchange between Scrappy and Joseline during a reunion episode years ago. It had been a playful moment at the time, nothing too serious, but looking at it now, it felt different. Fans started rewatching every little interaction between them, looking for any signs of chemistry. Could it be that Scrappy and Joseline had secretly been involved all along? The pressure was mounting, and sure enough, Joseline herself decided to stir the pot. Fans flocked to her Instagram, flooding her comments with questions about her involvement with Scrappy. Joseline never one to shy away from attention, posted a selfie, looking completely unbothered, along with the caption, "Why y'all worried about me? I'm always where the money at." Fans immediately went crazy. The fact that she didn't deny anything only added to the speculation. Was she just trolling the fans? Or was this a clue that Scrappy and Joseline had something going on? But Scrappy wasn't going to let this continue without his say. He went live again, but this time, he was not laughing it off. He was visibly frustrated. "Man, y'all got me messed up," he said, shaking his head. "You all really believe everything you see? You love to see me in drama, don't you?" Fans weren't buying it. They hit him with a barrage of comments asking him who the mystery woman was. Was it Joseline? Was it someone else? Stop playing and tell us the truth. Scrappy sighed and rubbed his temples. "Man, look, believe whatever y'all want to believe," he said, "but I'll just say this. Some of you are going to look real dumb when the truth comes out." And then, just like that, Scrappy ended the live. No denials, no explanations, nothing. The silence only made fans more suspicious. What was he hiding? Why wouldn't he just name the woman and end the speculation once and for all? As the fans continued to speculate and the drama continued to unfold, things took another unexpected turn. The biggest bombshell of all had yet to drop, and it was about to turn the entire situation upside down. Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex and the mother of his daughter, had stayed quiet through most of the drama. She hadn't been involved in any of the chaos, but that was about to change. Erica made a move that would leave fans completely stunned. She took to her Instagram story and posted a cryptic message that sent the internet into overdrive. The message was simple, but it packed a punch. It read, "Truth always comes out in the end. Just wait on it." Fans went wild. What did she know? Was she trying to confirm something? Was she dropping a hint that Scrappy and she had rekindled their romance? Or was she just fueling the fire like everyone else? The message didn't give any clear answers, but the timing was everything. Why post something like that now? It seemed like Erica was ready to spill some tea, and the fans were hanging on every word. Meanwhile, Bambi was still throwing cryptic shade in her Instagram stories, keeping everyone on edge. She posted a screenshot of a DM conversation that further fueled the drama. In the message, Bambi asked the mystery woman, "Did he tell you he was single?" The woman's response, "He told me y'all were done. That's the only reason I entertained him." Bambi captioned the post with a simple but powerful line. "Women lie, men lie, but screenshots don't." This was it. Bambi had just exposed Scrappy. Fans were now fully convinced that Scrappy had been caught red-handed, and they weren't letting him off the hook. The speculation was at an all-time high. Who was this woman? Was it Erica, Jocelyn, or someone else entirely? Fans started dissecting every word, analyzing every detail to figure out who the mystery woman was. It was a full-on investigation. Scrappy, now feeling the pressure, went completely silent. No more lives, no more tweets, no more cryptic messages. He seemed to disappear from the public eye, leaving fans wondering if he was simply waiting for the storm to pass, or if he was trying to figure out a way to spin the situation before it got even worse. At this point, the internet was in full chaos mode. The fans were demanding answers, and Scrappy's name was in the dirt. No one knew what to believe anymore. Was he really involved with Jocelyn, Carly, or Erica? Was he hiding something more scandalous? The truth was, no one knew for sure. But one thing was certain. The drama was far from over. With the entire internet watching, waiting for the next clue to drop, it was only a matter of time before someone else came forward. And when that happened, the world would know the truth. Whether Scrappy liked it or not, the fans were determined to get to the bottom of this scandal, and they weren't going to stop until they did. As the mystery continues to unfold, the question remains, when will Scrappy finally tell the truth? And what happens when the truth comes out? Stay tuned, because this drama is only getting started. As the drama continued to unfold, one thing was clear. No one was backing down. The stakes were higher than ever, and the internet was still on fire with the speculations, theories, and accusations surrounding Scrappy, Bambi, and the mysterious woman. The fans were still hungry for more answers, dissecting every post, every live session, every message in the hopes of uncovering the truth. But as the theories continued to swirl, one thing became increasingly evident. This wasn't just a story about Scrappy moving on or cheating. It was about power, betrayal, and the deep web of relationships that had been hidden from the public eye for so long. While everyone had their eyes fixed on Scrappy, Bambi, Carly, and even Jocelyn, a new voice entered the drama, one that no one had expected. A former Love and Hip Hop producer, someone who had worked on the show in the past, decided to spill even more tea. The producer went public with a blind item that would shake everything to its core. The message from this insider was cryptic, but it sent shockwaves through the already chaotic situation. The post said, "Everyone's focusing on the wrong person. It's not about who Scrappy is with now. It's about who he was with while he was still with Bambi." This revelation set the internet on fire. If this was true, it would mean that Scrappy wasn't just involved with someone else after the breakup. He was allegedly seeing someone while still in a relationship with Bambi. That changed everything. All the focus had been on who Scrappy was with post-breakup, but this was suggesting that Scrappy's relationship with Bambi may have ended because he was already involved with someone else. The fans were now piecing together every clue, rewatching old episodes, looking at past interactions, and digging into every detail from Scrappy's life that had been shown on TV. And as if that wasn't enough, the same producer dropped another bombshell a few days later. In a follow-up post, the insider revealed a huge hint about the identity of the mystery woman. She's not just a love and hip-hop star, she's an OG, they wrote. The use of the term OG made the internet explode with possibilities. The fans immediately started guessing, trying to figure out who could fit that description. An OG from love and hip-hop, someone who had been around since the beginning. The name that stood out almost immediately? Jocelyn Hernandez. For years, fans had seen Jocelyn stir the pot, wreck relationships, and create drama. But never had there been any real indication that she and Scrappy had ever been romantically linked. Sure, they'd had their share of moments on the show, but they were never portrayed as being a couple. But now, fans were starting to connect the dots. They remembered old reunion episodes where Scrappy and Jocelyn shared a very flirty exchange. Nothing major at the time, but with all this new information, it suddenly took on a whole new meaning. People started digging through old footage, rewatching their interactions and looking for any signs of chemistry between Scrappy and Jocelyn. Could it be possible that they had secretly been involved all along? Fans started to believe it, especially as Jocelyn herself stoked the flames. She wasn't one to shy away from attention, and when fans flooded her Instagram comments with questions about Scrappy, she responded in true Jocelyn fashion. Unbothered, she posted a selfie with the caption, "Why y'all worried about me? I'm always where the money at." It was the perfect way to add fuel to the fire without directly confirming or denying anything. Jocelyn was a master at keeping people guessing, and she did it again. Fans were left wondering, was she trolling? Or was this a sly hint that there was more to her relationship with Scrappy than anyone had ever known? Scrappy, feeling the pressure mounting on him, went live again, but this time, he wasn't laughing it off. His frustration was evident, and he didn't seem like someone who had nothing to hide. "Man, y'all got me messed up," he said, shaking his head. "You all really believe everything you see? You love to see me in drama, don't you?" Den Borsbothies an die Tamp, the comments flooded in, demanding answers. Who was the mystery woman? Was it Jocelyn? Was it someone else? Fans wanted the truth, and Scrappy's refusal to give a straight answer only made them more convinced that he was hiding something. "Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe," Scrappy continued, "but I'm just going to say this. Some of you are going to look real dumb when the truth comes out." And with that, he ended the live, leaving everyone more confused and curious than ever before. What was he hiding? Was it Jocelyn? Carly? Someone else entirely? But just when it seemed like the storm was about to settle, another bombshell dropped. This time. It was Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex and the mother of his daughter, who decided to make her presence felt. Erica had remained quiet throughout most of the drama, but now she was ready to speak her mind. She posted a cryptic message on her Instagram story that sent fans into a frenzy. The message simply read, "Truth always comes out in the end. Just wait on it." Fans were stunned. What did Erica know? Was she trying to tell the world that Scrappy and she had secretly gotten back together? Or was she just making it clear that the truth would eventually come out, and when it did, it would change everything? Meanwhile, Bambi was continuing to throw shade, and it wasn't subtle. She posted a screenshot of a DM conversation, one that appeared to show a message exchange between herself and another woman. In the conversation, Bambi asked, "Did he tell you he was single?" The woman responded, "He told me y'all were done. That's the only reason I entertained him." Bambi's caption for the post was simple but powerful. "Women lie, men lie, but screenshots don't." With that, Bambi had dropped the ultimate receipt. The fans went wild. They were now fully convinced that Scrappy had been caught red-handed. And Bambi's cryptic post was all the confirmation they needed. The conversation, the screenshot, it was evidence that Scrappy had been talking to another woman while still supposedly trying to work things out with Bambi. Now, the fans had all the ammunition they needed to call Scrappy out. The mystery woman was no longer a mystery. The internet had made its decision. Scrappy was hiding something big. Scrappy, however, went completely silent. No more lives, no more tweets, no more cryptic posts. Fans couldn't help but wonder, was he just waiting for the storm to blow over? Or was he planning his next move? As the internet continued to speculate, more and more clues began to surface. Old interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and even past episodes of Love and Hip Hop were being revisited, all in an effort to find out who Scrappy was really involved with. Was it Jocelyn, Carly, Erica, or was it someone completely new one? Thing was for sure, Scrappy's silence only added to the growing tension. He hadn't denied anything, and that left the fans with more questions than answers. But no one knew for sure what was going on behind the scenes. And as the mystery continues to unfold, it's clear that the truth is far from being revealed. Scrappy's name is still tied to the drama, and no one knows when or if he'll ever come clean. Fans are waiting, eagerly watching for the next big clue to drop, and when it does, the world will know the truth. Whether it's Jocelyn, Carly, Erica, or someone else entirely, the truth is out there, and it's just a matter of time before it all comes to light. So what do you think? Was Scrappy really cheating on Bambi? Who is the mystery woman? Will Scrappy ever tell the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The drama is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next.